Hi guys, my name is Tatiana. You're watching YouTube channel Live in Iowa, USA. So far it's 0 watchers, but why I'm doing this live? I was about to film a short, but then I'm like, let me do live. So today in my live, first live in English language, because I'm a what you said, trilingual, bilingual. I'm Ukrainian. My name is Tatiana, and in general, my channel was in Russian language, so a lot of people can understand uh, from my Slavic culture. But I decided to go different route. I decided to challenge myself and make my channel in English language. And if you see my channel, if you go to visit my channel and see my shorts, I did herring under the coat. A lot of people, asking me, oh, wow, what are you cooking? What is that? What is this? And my coworkers. So I decided, I'm like, wait, for a second, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna show people how to make this salad. So this is traditional Russian Ukrainian salad. In front of you is herring, marinated herring. You can find it in any European store. You better go to European store, not the American store, because like Costco or any other store, Winco, I know, they have herring, but canned herring, but it's too much vinegar, too much. This herring is usually in oil or in brine. So this specific herring had a lot of oil in it. You can see, sorry, I was pushing my camera. You can see, this is herring. See the fish called herring. So I already bought pre-cut, and this, again, I'm repeating, this salad called herring under the coat. And so you take herring. You can buy it in pieces like this, long pieces, and then you cut it, chop it, whatever size you like. The smaller, the better. This one was already pre-chopped, but in a lot of oil. Already salt and everything was on it. So what I did, I came home, I put it in a drainer, like this one. Let me show you, like this. I drain it, and while you're cleaning your veggies, this is the leftovers. You'll see the veggies. While you're cleaning your veggies, this one drain from oil. Usually, it's in brine. I'm sorry for my English. This is a challenge for me. So, I live in the United States. That's why I decided to switch to English language so American viewers can see my channel and follow it. So I see one viewer. Hello. I don't know if you're from United States or from any other country. Если вы смотрите меня, я вижу, один человек смотрит, напишите с России, с Украины, откуда вы, слышно ли меня. Я делаю сегодня рецепт на английском языке. Селедка под шубой. So you drain the oil. It is salty, and this onion is yellow onion, white onion, doesn't matter. It's usually, a little bit bitter. So you soak it in water with vinegar, just 0.9% or 9%, whatever is that, vinegar, regular vinegar. Let it sit for 20-30 minutes, again, while you cleaning the veggies. So that's make this the process that you soak in the water in the vinegar, or you can just soak it in the water. It's make it more, soft taste, not that harsh. So you put that aside, and then you take your veggies. You have to prepare boiled eggs. Depend what's the portion you're making. I always clean my eggs. Don't pay attention because I have my own chickens and they're not that old, so they're fresh and they're cleaning like this. Don't pay attention. So here I have 10 eggs, roughly 10 eggs. You boil those 10 minutes, boil those. Then you boil beets, very soft. So how to taste it? You just put a knife through. If it's going inside very softly, just poke it through. It's soft, good enough. And then you boil potato and carrots. And again, it's not by time. Sometimes potato and carrot takes like 15 minutes, maybe beets, depend on the size, smaller, bigger, can take up to 15-20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes. So this one we prepared. I see two people. Я вижу два человека. Напишите, если вы со мной со славянских стран. Я делаю это видео на английском. So I just said that I'm doing this first video in English language. And I don't know if someone watching me from the United States. And the one more ingredient that you need is mayo. Oops, sorry, I pushed the camera. So I have mayo like this. This is the best mayo that I found in the United States. It's thick, rich, and really, really delicious. 100% recycled plastic, jar made from blah, 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 blah. Doesn't matter, but the taste. So before, see, it's so thick and rich. I'm gonna try to do it with this mayo today. But before, so to make it more liquidy, I mixed mayo with water. You know, there is mayo like this. You can squeeze it like ketchup. So I have one like. Thank you so much. So you have mayo like liquid, you know, in the bottle. You can squeeze it more soft. But if you have thick mayo and you want to make it more liquidy, you can add sour cream. But I add, last time I made a video, it was more soft, you know, liquidy. I add water. And then you cut corner of the plastic and then you add your mixed mayo with water, and then you just can squeeze it like this, so it's easier, you know, to spread. But today we're going hard way. I don't know how it's gonna go, so bear with me. You take mayo and then, oh, it's going good. The thing why I said I don't like, why I said it's thick, because yeah, it's not bad. So when it's, you know, liquidy, when it's more liquidy and runny, you can add less mayo. But when it's thick, it's kind of overwhelming. You don't have to add too much mayo. But unless you like mayo, like my husband and my brother, they love mayo, so they don't care. You can put mayo on their sandwiches or food all day long. So this is it. This is the first layer. Yeah, so after you soak your herring and your onion, you drain them. I mean, herring, you don't rinse, no drain. You just, you know, take excess water, oil from the herring, and just whatever, put aside or recycle it, whatever you do with it. You can dip butter in that oil, you know, it's so delicious. Not butter, but you can dip bread in that oil. It's so delicious. So I'm gonna make, yeah. And what I did, the onions, I did rinse them with the water. After I soak them, I did rinse them with the water. So the first layer is herring and onion. If you don't have white onion, yellow onion, if you see my shorts, the last, it's not that far. You can see my shorts, my channel, Life in Iowa, USA, my YouTube channel. My name is Tatiana. I'm reminding who I am here doing this recipe because of a lot of people, they like this one. You know, they were asking me, are you a cook or something? I said, no, just by, you know, by mood. And my mother-in-law, she's like, I gave her one plate. She's like, what is that? Is that not, that's not enough. So I decided to make one more. And yeah, this is mayo on top of the herring and onion. Next layer. So a lot of people, you know, like you have one recipe and different women, they cook differently. So you give them same ingredients and they're gonna cook differently all the time. It's like Ukrainian borscht. So next layer, it goes, you know, like always in my culture. I'm from Ukraine, Slavic culture. The potato always go with the fish, with the herring. You can you can use coarse shredder, or you can use very fine shredder. Depend what you like, you know. I'm kind of, you know, I always on a run. I don't have time. So I said, I'm going to use coarse shredder. So we're shredding it. Be careful, don't cut your hands because mine is really sharp. I was making one video, and you know, and you just kind of spread around along the, what's that, the bowl. So the bowl can be anything. It can be separate plates, it can be portion plates, it can be, you know, just big plate, one big plate, two big plates, whatever. And you kind of divide your ingredients in half. How many potatoes I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So kind of 4.5 here, 4.5 there. So in a region, you go like this, around, you know, around, so you can spread it everywhere. But because I'm lazy, because I want to do it fast way, my way. See, it doesn't matter, especially when it's more coarse. It's easy to spread around. If you're American watching my channel, you from United States, or you can speak English, that's perfect, that's great. You know, I'm glad you're watching me. I see one watcher. I see one come, one go, but always one stays. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You know, for me, it's the first time doing this video in English language. So you kind of shredded potato on top. Oh, I didn't finish my story. One time I was making video and posted to my mom, to my family, and I said, I'm shredding some. She's like, be careful, the shredder, the grinder is so sharp, you know. I'm like, yeah, I already cut myself, thank you, I know. So she's like, oh shoot, it's too late. She gave me this one so she know. My mom, she gave me this one so she know it's sharp. So right now we're doing other one. This dish hang under the coat, or we just call it coat, like winter coat. This is very popular Slavic, Ukrainian, Moldovan, whatever dish. Any kind of new year, any holiday, any birthday, you cannot go without this salad. You know, it's kind of tradition and it's in our blood. It's so delicious. I don't know what it makes so delicious. I cannot say it's because the vegetables is just dual vegetables, you know. So what can you tell about boiled potato? What can you tell about boiled carrot? Nothing much, you know. They just tasteless. Some people, they put on top salt. Some people put on top someone put on top, what's that called? Pepper, salt and pepper. This is for the taste, you know. Depend what's your taste buds, you know. I don't like extra salt. We've been cut your salt, and then mom just everything is salty, so I don't see need to add more salt. You don't have to make it so pretty, just spread it, and that's it. Okay, the next layer again. Of course, I have to wash my hands. Next layer again is gonna be, oh, I have 4 watchers, 4 people watching me. Let me tell something in my language, because you know I never made an official video that I'm gonna make my channel English speaking. I have to explain to my watchers. Я хотела сказать, что это видео я делаю на английском языке, потому что много американцев меня спрашивали за этот салат. Был салат, это селедка под шубой. Как вы видите, я вот уже покрываю майонезом слой картошки. Не хочется, чтобы много покрывать. Конечно, хорошо, если у вас есть пакетик, знаете, пищевой, который можно, или этот зиппер, знаете, такой, что можно немного майонеза. Но у меня получается майонез густой, и потому толсто получается. Напишите, пожалуйста, кто меня откуда смотрит. Мне очень приятно. Уже 4 человека смотрят, просто я не знаю откуда. Я не буду говорить ваше имя. Мне просто будет приятно, если вы мне напишите. So, I just said I had 4 watchers. Now I have 3 watchers. I don't know from where people watching me, but it's just, you know, it's just so nice that you guys watching me, and I want to know from where you are, from where you watching me, and if you can please just type where you watching me from, what country or what town or what nationality. I don't mind. I love all people, all nationalities. I used to live in Los Angeles right now, and then I live in Sacramento where my family is. So now I live in Iowa. I got married and moved to Iowa. So for me, multicultural is not a... Now we have carrot. You can go like this around. Again, I'm repeating. I'm doing salad called herring under the coat, or just we call it coat. Shuba. In my language is shuba. I'm from Ukraine, and this kind of salad from boiling vegetables, it's our favorite traditional Ukrainian, Slavic, Russian, whatever, Moldovan dish. Any kind of holiday, any kind of birthday, New Year's for sure, Christmas for sure, we have to have this salad. We cannot go without it. It's like Olivier, you know, if you heard about Olivier salad. So as I said, I used to live in LA, and for 6 years. So I moved to United States in 2011. I'm gonna tell you my story a little bit while you're watching this. I moved to United States in 2011 from Ukraine as a refugee. We know, if you know, guys, we had a lot of persecutions because we were Christians, you know. I'm a Baptist Christian, and yeah, my parents, us, grandparents, we had those days, you know, when they just make laugh of you, beat you, spit at you in the school. Teacher can say, hey, get up. You get up, and then they just, you know, mock you because you're different, not like everyone. So I moved to United States in 2011. I live, all my family relatives, not my family, my relatives and my brother lived in Sacramento, California. I lived there maybe like 6 months or 5 months, and then I was looking for a job, you know, like refugee. You bought a car from auction, you have to pay money back, you borrow money. Anyone who was immigrant, they know what I'm talking about. And then I moved to LA, and I worked there as a caregiver and as a nanny for 1 year, and then as a caregiver for 5 years. And then after that, I decided to come back because I had all of my family live in Sacramento. So I enjoy my time in Sacramento. And then 2 years later, I met my future husband, Ivan, who lived in Iowa. We got married. We met each other, and in 1.5 months we got married. We met each other over the phone, and then in 2 weeks in person, and then in 1 month we got married. He came to United States. He came to California, proposed, and we got married. And in 2 days he took me to Iowa. Here I am, as I say, in the middle of nowhere, Iowa, with my husband. My husband has some family here, but I don't have my family here. Thank God they come to visit me time to time. I appreciate that. Sometimes I go to visit them, not that often as I want to, because of the financial situation, and life in Iowa is different than in California. So this is the layer of what's that? Carrots. I would say at this point, you have to add one more layer of mayo, but I don't really want to add one more layer of mayo because I don't really like a lot of mayo. It's like any kind of woman, you give them same ingredients, they're gonna make different dishes, different taste of dishes. So at this point, I just wanna go ahead and add what I wanna add. Or maybe should I add mayo? Tell me, please. I still didn't get... Oh, Lisaveta. Hi, Lisaveta. Ой, I said I'm not gonna say the names. I think Lisaveta know English. Привет, Lisaveta. She said, glad to see it. This is my, what's that? My subscriber. I really, like to talk to her. I mean, we're not talking in person, but she comment my videos, and she live in Iowa as well. So, and she's my, Slavic culture. So, and I really appreciate that, Yisaveta. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're at the same time frame, because people from other countries are probably, it's deep night or early morning right now. They cannot watch me, but they will watch later. So again, I'm telling that this is for Elisaveta. I'm challenging myself. I want to switch my channel to English speaking channel. Not because, I love my subscribers, I'm engaging with them, they're engaging with me, I'm responding, they're asking questions, I always answer. Even if you continue to ask me questions in my language, Russian or Ukrainian, I will answer anyway. But just, it's too many people that doing the logs of Slavic people moving to United States and then speak their language, mostly Russian language. But I want American people to watch my channel too, and enjoy it as well, so they know our culture, they know what are we doing, they know life in Iowa State, what immigrants do here. So again, I'm doing herring undercoat, селедка под шубой. That's our favorite salad. I wasn't planning to do it because I was I just did it like recently, week ago or so, last weekends. But then my mom-in-law really like it, and probably we miss it a lot. So she's like, I give you more beets. I'm like, no problem. I will do more salad. So that's why I'm making 2 dishes, one for me, one for my mom-in-law. I love my mom-in-law. I like to spoil her sometimes with the food. So I have one watcher, probably this is my watcher from Iowa. I really appreciate that, Lisaveta. So whoever gonna watch this channel, please tell me if you're American speaking person, or you're a Slavic person or something. So for those people who watch me in my Russian language, do not be upset. If you see my channel turn into English language, because I like to switch my channel to English language, because I like a lot of people that speak English, even my relatives, you know, that speak English, they can understand what I'm talking about and enjoy channel 2. Or people that live here, you know. For example, yeah, you can turn on, what's that, subtitles, yeah, with the translation. But it's not the same. It's not the same if you hear someone speaking English, speak English. So, and again, I'm apologize for my unperfect English, but I'm trying my best. Again, who's watching this channel now? I have 2 viewers. Hello, hello, guys. This is live. I decided to show you how I'm making salad. I live in Iowa. My name is Tatiana. I'm 38 years old. I work in a hospital in emergency department as emergency department technician with a CNA license, you know. So I do whatever need to be done in ER. And I love my job, you know. I used to live in California. I moved in Iowa more than 3 years ago in July last year. Last year in July, it was 3 years. February 2nd is gonna be 2 years that I'm working in the hospital. 3 years, guys. I survived. So don't be afraid to touch your food with the hands, as long as your hands are clean. I'm a really clean person, you know. I don't like my food to be touched with dirty hands, or I don't like pets to be around. I don't have pets around, dogs or cats. I have only chickens, but they're in the coop. Yeah, this is the layer with the beets. Do you know what's the biggest minus of this salad? Any salad with the boiled beets is red hands. Again, I'm gonna do it like it's supposed to be. One more layer of mayo. As I said in the beginning, you just need a thin layer. See, I don't have any, like, I told in the beginning, you can use a Ziploc and then cut the corner and then squeeze it like a, like a food bag, like for the cream bag. But I don't have that. And the salad that I made before, you can watch my short video, herring under the coat. I put mayo in the Ziploc, but it's not just mayo. It's mayo mixed with water, because this mayo is so thick, but it's my favorite mayo. Look at this one. Whoever live in the United States, I recommend this mayo. Actually, a lot of people, they making mayo, at home, homemade. I was always thinking about it, and then one time I got, not one time, it once, one time or whatever. I apologize for my English, as I said in the beginning, it's not perfect. But anyway, I got that blender, like this you do. So you can make your homemade mayo. It's gonna be more healthy for you than store one. But this one is so delicious and rich and thick, and mayo is everything for my husband. I'm not fan of mayo that much, but you need it for salad sometime. I don't know how this salad gonna come out, because I see that it's a lot of mayo. It's mayo on top of mayo. Yeah, so this is the herring under the coat. My co-worker asked me, why you call it herring under the coat? What's the coat? I said, this is the coat. Herring is under, and the coat that we covered is on top. Oh, I see now. She said, yeah, this all coat, topping, cover, and this is all herring coat. She said, now I see. Now I understand. So I'm doing 2 dishes, one for me, one for my mom-in-law. I see 2 watchers. Я вижу 2 зрителя. Напишите, откуда вы. I have 1 watcher that text me. So now it's about eggs. See, my eggs are not that perfect, not that beautiful. I don't know if you see that. Because they are fresh. I have my home chickens, my pets, my only pet that I have besides shoe flies. So they're so fresh. I thought I chose not too fresh, you know, but they are too fresh and they're not cleaning so good. So in some of the recipes of this herring under the coat, this is the last layer. Some of them they use, you know, so thin. I don't know how you call coarse, not coarse. What's that? Shredder. But as I said, because I'm lazy, I don't have time. I just use a coarse one, the big one. See? We just go around. It's not that easy with the eggs. With the eggs, you have to, with the eggs, you kind of have to go around, you know, the dish. Because this is the last layer. We're not going to cover it with anything. You want to make it more beautiful. So, as I said, in different recipes, you separate yolk from the yellow part. But here I'm doing my way and we're doing all together. Yolk and the yellow stuff. My sister-in-law, we were talking yesterday, she said, why you did salad like that? We never did salad like that. I said, well, this is my version. I'm doing it more coarse. I'm doing big sizes, you know. I don't have time, you know, for the detail work. This is me. I never been like that. I like rough work. So, isn't it beautiful? Look at those colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I boiled 10 eggs, so 5 eggs for each dish. Yeah, when you have more, you can kind of spread that. I know it's not that beautiful right now, but we're gonna clean the edges. Don't worry. Okay, one more egg here on this dish. You kind of want to go around, you know, and all the bits are gonna be covered. Shake like this. Spread like this. I'm telling you, this is not a cooking channel. This is a channel called Life in Iowa, USA. This is Tatiana. I do it from my heart. I already love these colors. Let's do other dish. Oops. Sorry guys. Where's that? Where's the focus? Focus. There you go. Wait. 1 second. My phone already have some herring, some salad. So yeah, same thing you doing with the, see, that's my, oops, that's my eggs, not my eggs. That's my chicken eggs. That's why they not clean so good, because they're fresh. They are very fresh. So we're doing same thing with the other. Whoop. With the other 5 eggs. So 5 eggs for each dish. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter how many veggies you're gonna boil it. You need, if you're gonna watch this video from the beginning, so it's 10 eggs. I had 5 carrots, 10 potatoes, medium size potatoes, 3 beets, 5 carrots, and then between the layers is just mayo. Mayo, whatever you like mayo. I already show you what mayo I like. Hellmann's. It's the best mayo. It's a little bit on the thick side, but it's good. Yeah, so don't be afraid as long as your hands are clean. Or you can go just like this around. Oop. Oh, that's it. Spread it like this. So if you take a spoonful of this salad, you have each layer. Now As I said, don't be afraid. No one is ideal, as I said. I'm not ideal. Oh, hi, Nessa. Hi, Valia. Hi, Julia. Someone says hi. Someone's from Washington State. Someone want herring under the code. Yeah, I'm gonna eat it tomorrow for sure. Я буду уже завтра кушать. So, as I said, this channel is gonna be in English language. So, ladies, whoever watching me from other states or other countries, even if you're from Russia or Ukraine or Moldova or any country that speak my language or your language, Russian or Ukrainian, you know, guys, we all speak Russian, the Slavic countries. So please don't hesitate. Just click on CC or translation or subtitles and watch my channel. I appreciate every one of you. Я на русском сейчас скажу. Я канал решила делать на английском языке, так как я посмотрела много влогов, много блогеров, которые спрашивают, Валя спрашивает, почему на английском? Я решила вести на английском языке, потому что много блогеров, которые приехали в Соединенные Штаты, они рассказывают, показывают на русском языке, на украинском языке, кто-то на украинском, на западенском, кто откуда приехал. Я решила сделать себе такой челлендж на английском языке. Сделать на английском языке, и я буду очень благодарна, если вы не оставите мой канал. Будете учить английский со мной. Мой английский не такой сложный. Я разговариваю, наверное, как 5-летний ребенок. Там можно нажать всегда перевод, такие субтитры под низом с переводом. И смотреть мое видео, если вы хотите смотреть. Буду очень благодарна. So I just said in my language that this one is gonna be in English language as of right now, because I want American people know what we're doing as well. You know, Slavic people and Ukrainian or Russian people, our culture, our food. My English is not perfect. I apologize. So, right along with me. Я говорю, мой английский не идеальный. Кто-то будет смеяться с меня, кто-то подкалывать. Я не обращаю внимания. Я здесь с 2011 года в Америке. Я как могу стараюсь, говорю. So, we're gonna clean it around. Я просто хочу, чтобы американцы тоже знали про нашу жизнь, про нашу культуру. Потому что, много блогеров в Америке появилось с наших бывших Советского Союза стран, да, славянских стран, которые делают канал. Я думаю, слушай, никто практически из наших, может быть, есть такие, я, может быть, еще не знаю, не делает канал именно на английском. Я со своим ломаным английским решила сделать этот канал. So, guys, enjoy. This is the herring under the coat. I'm gonna finish right here, and right here, this one gonna be plastic cover, what's it called, plastic wrap, and this one gonna be plastic wrap and go to my mom-in-law. Это нам один остается, а это сейчас отвезу моей свекрови, которую я люблю, балую иногда. Она заказала этот салат, а так бы я его не делала, потому что только на той неделе делала, но ей понравилось. Она говорит, еще раз. Тру на крупную терку, потому что я ленивая. Кто видел мои видео, не сильно ленивый, но я имею в виду на мелкую терку, на такую мелкую терку можно задолбаться, особенно после долгого рабочего дня. А вот крупная терочка, пожалуйста, какая разница? Съедобно, вкусно, отлично. Все, спасибо большое. Кому понравилось видео, поставьте лайки, оставьте комментарии, подпишитесь на мой канал, поделитесь с другими. So, whoever liked this video, please give me a like, subscribe, share my channel, leave a comment, whoever is English speaking person here. And again, I apologize for my English. This is a challenge for me, and I'm switching my Russian speaking channel. Even though I'm from United States, I'm from Iowa. Um, I'm from Iowa. I'm Ukrainian, and I decided to do this channel in English language, continue it in English language. So follow along, and I'll see you next time. Можете, Валентина, можете подключить перевод и смотреть с переводом. Просто нажимаете кнопочку, выбираете русский язык. Там в правом нижнем углу есть такая опция «Выбрать перевод», и будут субтитры на русском языке. Если вам это интересно, буду очень благодарна. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Пока-пока и до новых встреч.